Okay, so we're gonna hop into this, alright? We're gonna start with the winning deck list, okay? We got Tub is a Cutie right here. The last person to submit their deck list. We got the last person to submit the deck list. 200 viewers, we did lose 100. It's fair, it's fair. I sold. Okay, but looking at the deck list, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 hand traps with 3 talents. So to sign the main deck, a lot of talents in the deck. 2 tracked. Okay, they don't side deck cross out or anything. They don't side deck the Perulio, which I think is honestly fair. I think Perulio was really good against pure Ryzeal, but against this build of Ryzeal, it's not that good. So I can kind of get behind this, except I think main deck Fualos is pretty good over like Ghost Ogre or maybe Nib, because Nib's only good if you draw other hand traps with it. But I do like Fualos. It helps a lot into the Fiendsmith decks. A lot. Sanctum with Thrust, Lancia. Playing double Duo Drive. Doesn't play Dweller or Babushka. Okay. On to the next list. We're going to see a lot of lists like that. Okay, let me go ahead and delete the list as I go so I don't go over them again. Let me go over the second place deck list now. Second place deck list. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 hand traps again. Wait, no, 18, my bad. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 hand traps this time around. And what we cut down to fit those in is we don't play 3 talents. We play 1 talents, and then we cut down on a sword. Other than that, you know, these were the ogres, which I think Bystials were I think they're a very good choice into this format in general. I think they're really good in the Fiendsmith, especially Magma Mutt. You can banish Engraver on their turn, and then end phase, banish either Lacrima or Requiem, and it takes out the engine. And that's a very good engine to not have in their deck. Still on 2 tracked. Does side deck the Karma Cannon, more Bystials, cross out, Thrust. A lot of going first cards. Karma Cannon, Thrust, cross out, called by D-Barrier. Not a lot of going second cards in the side deck. Extra deck, we can see they play DDD, play Typhon. They do play the Moon. The other guy was side decking it. Tub is a Cutie, who won, was side decking it for D-Barrier to be able to play through. 1 Duo Drive, which can get hurt pretty bad by a Kashtira Unicorn if they do it. Okay, now we'll just go over the lists in order. I just wanted to go over first and second place first. Okay, nice. Okay, I do have screenshots of the deck lists, so if y'all are interested to see that, I can grab it. But they lost in the first round of Swiss, so I think we can just skip it. We have Allure, Goldsark, Terraforming, sure. This is a YCS Champions deck list right here. We have Ash Blossom, Imperm, Shifter, Bystials, Talons, maxing out on the Malice cards, playing Allure of Darkness, Goldsark, Terraforming, yeah, 2-sided Mining also. Playing the Microcoder, Code Generator. These are obviously the cards in the deck that are not normal. These are some interesting choices. This deck sucks, to be honest. I submitted too soon. Microcoders are good, though. Okay, so you don't think this is good, but you think this is good? Okay, interesting. So you use this to search Signet Mining. Okay. I guess that's cool, because you can use this, then search this, and use this to search that. No, all the package, but the non-engine ratios are mid. I was about to say, because I feel like if you do play Microcoder, you would play this, because you would have this, and you want this to grab an extender, which would be this. But yeah, the non-engine's a little weird. 11 starters is not enough. Well, we play Allure in the deck, too. We play a lot of starters, it looks like. Side decking, 3 Thrust, 3 Barriers, Sanctum, DDG, Lancia. So much Lancia, Sanctum, Thrust. Like, that makes this deck so much harder to play, too. But this deck also gets the main deck Shifter, so that's a big bonus. It's a big bonus. Okay, and then, we played the Code Talker. Oh, that makes sense, because we play those. Okay, on to the next list. We have Darkman Alt, aka Herman Hansen. He played the Pure Ryzeal strategy, playing 5, 8, 10, 13, 16 hand traps with a Talents and Cross out, playing 2 Ryzeal Cross in the main. Plays 2 Desires. Doesn't play Pot of Prosperity. Also plays Called By. It's another non-engine card. Side decking Sanctum, Thrust, Lancia. Gosh, Malice just has such a hard time. Side deck's the 3rd Cross. This card's really good going first, as long as you don't get hit with, like, specifically like Fuaros Perulia, this card becomes a lot better when you don't get hit with those cards specifically. 3 Dead Natter, 3 Duo. 3 Duo? Chill out. Chill out. I don't think you need 3 Duo. That sounds crazy. 3 Dead Natter I can get behind, but 3 Duo sounds crazy. Lizard Dose. Sure. It banishes for cost, so it doesn't play into like impermanent stuff. Okay. Sure. On to the next list. We have Dire YGO. I've heard you've all been talking about me. Hi, Tub. yeah, we've been calling you a cutie. No, not in like a weird way, but that you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So now next list, we have they play Charge with Weiss. Is this like a normal thing? Like this doesn't feel normal to me. Also, we main deck 1 Fualos. Wait, 3, 6, 9, 12. Mourner, this card's so bad. If this is your only hand trap and your opponent starts with normal ice, they still full combo you. This card is bad. Also, holy, I didn't even realize the side deck. Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to talk about this deck because I don't play this deck. Are any of the other ones Light Fiends other than like Weiss? Is there like an extra deck card that's Light Fiend? No? Okay. I guess maybe I'm just missing the synergy here. I mean, you have this as a monstrosity target. But other than that, maybe I'm just like missing the synergy on Charge of the Light Brigade in the deck. Lucas Sacco called you bad for saying Mourner's bad. Weird. And Lucas Sacco, how many times has he made it into top 8 of a YCS? Interesting. We got 3 Droll, 3 Veiler, 2 Ogre, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 2 Nib. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16. Okay, 16 hand traps. Oh, it was 17. My bad. 17 hand traps, Talons. Okay, this list is fine. Playing Desires over Pot of Prosperity. It's like an interesting choice because like this card is better if you're already playing in most scenarios, but Pot of Prosperity also does help you unbrick, which the deck does have a little bit of a problem with. Not a big problem, though, just a little bit. The Pure build, at least. The Fiendsmith build, you have Fiendsmith stuff when you brick. Like, we saw Big Doinks and Amish brick in the last game, but they drew Fiendsmith, which isn't bad. Mourner Duo on Summon sounds crazy. Yeah, and then they just make another one. Then we have a Malice list. What? White and Black Track. I didn't even see this when I looked over the list. I saw the little Bestial package with no regained, and I was like, Sky Striker stuff's really good. They only play 2. I'm out. I'm out. I'm not looking over that. I'm sorry. 2 Thrust? That card is so good in that deck. Deck is not found? Bro, I have the screenshot. I have the screenshots! Why are you trying to hide your list in a fake format? There's no YCS's this format. Why are we trying to hide the list? There's no point. 3 Droll, 3 Veiler, 3 Ogre, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 3 Nib. Okay, so this list, 3 Tracked. Wait, who is this list? Oh, this is Braum Poke. Okay. Good player, by the way. Solid player. Well, I wouldn't say, like good player, because they don't have, like, tops and stuff, but I've seen them play a lot, and they play very solid. They just don't go to tournaments. So, they're a solid player. Okay, yeah, nothing crazy about the list. I guess side decking Dweller, but maybe you could side deck Moon instead. I don't know. You have to make some concessions in the extra deck, of course. 2 Desires, 1 Field Spell. Interesting. Yeah, Desires with 1 Field Spell is fine. If you banish it, you banish it. It also only gets banished, assuming that Desires is your first action, the Field Spell only gets banished, what, 27% of the time? 28% of the time? Something like that? Veiler, Ogre, Imperm, Ash, Nib, Crossout, Called by, Charmies. Yeah, I mean, this is just, doesn't play Desires, plays Pot of Prosperity, but doesn't, yeah, I think the deck needs a little bit more consistency to help out with it, but this card is a starter, while Desires is only a starter 60% of the time. Judgment in the side, Metaltronus. Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of Metaltronus. Hey, shout out to Cold Thorn with the sub with the Prime. Thank you. I appreciate you. Also, Twitch says 93 subs, but for some reason the little thing I have on mine says 101. So whatever I have is set up wrong. But thank you for the sub with the Prime. Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of Metaltronus in this tournament. I would assume that we'd see more of it, but it has lost some of its value, like a decent chunk of its value now that everyone's playing the Fiendsmith build of this deck instead of just playing the Pure build of this deck. Next list, about halfway through now, almost. We have Centurion, Bestial. Yeah, this deck is just outclassed. I'm not gonna lie. This deck, side decks Bonfire, Pot of Prosperity for more consistency going first. I actually don't hate the idea of doing something like that. Because going first, game 2, game 3, you will have to play against more hand traps. And you can make your deck more consistent at going first. And also something like Pot of Prosperity is able to dig for the floodgates while also being a consistency card. Now we have Manford. Didn't pack to that at Niagara. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure. The first person I saw, not the first person I saw, but in recent times, I've only seen Kenny Nugan do it in his Sprite deck. But I like the idea of signing Engine. I mean, it's not always proper, but it's not a horrible idea to have 2 Ogre, 2 Nib, 2 Mourner, 2 Perulia, 2 Fualos. We just playing for fun, huh? We just playing for fun this weekend, huh? Cowboy in the extra deck. Okay, we don't play the Yama stuff, but we do play that. Okay, for the Nightmare Griffin, but no Yama. Interesting. Could cut Cowboy for the Yama, right? Next list, we have Matrix. Okay, bro, like, dude, what are these people hiding? What are these people hiding? I know the lists. Another one? They are the most standard lists in the what? 4 in a row? Bro. Oh, nah. Why are we Look, we're hiding lists when I know none of you have tournaments anymore. There's no YCSs until next format. What are you doing? Pull up the screenshots. There's no point because none of these players made it past the first round. There's just no point. They lost in top 32. Ash, Failure, Ogre. Like, if they made it to, like, top 8, then sure. But they didn't even make it past the first round. Nib, Imperm, okay. 3 Tracked. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, okay. Side deck 2 Lancia with Sanctum, sure, whatever. Perulia's lost a lot of its value, though. This card's probably not worth it in the side deck anymore, to be honest with you. I'm surprised that people were even main decking it in this tournament. Okay, yeah, plays 2 of that, okay. I mean, we're just looking over, like, these are basically just the same list over and over again for a lot of it. Bro, what is the point of hiding your fake deck lists? This is actually the most it's ever been by a mile. By a mile! I've done this before and I've had like 10... Bro, there's no way. These people are trying to hide the decks and their decks are dog shit. Their decks are dog shit. Isn't there a Euro YCS? No, the next YCS is Orlando. They're trying to hide their dog shit deck list that they couldn't even make top 16 in a DB tournament with when you start in top 32. What? Okay, this deck list. We have Chalice, Talents, Droplet. Okay, yeah, I mean, main deck 3 Perulia. What? Oh nah. Yeah, this is made for the side events right here. You're gonna main deck 2 of the good Charmy and 3 of the bad Charmy. Yeah, that makes sense. What? You main deck more of this. Nobody's playing Pure. Think about it. If you're playing this deck, which Charmy would you rather be hit by? You'd rather be hit by Perulia because you could just give them 1 draw. Fualos, if you Fiendsmith, you know, it becomes awkward. And then you have Ice, and then, like, that's awkward. And, like, there's a lot of awkward spots for it. No deck list found. Oh, yeah, weird. Some of them just deleted their deck list to make you mad for content. I think they just changed their deck. Hey, you know what? Hey. Shout out to Triv Gaming for leaving his deck here, you know? Shout out to Triv Gaming for leaving his deck. Not gonna lie, facts, their deck is bad. I know. Decks change with pseudo though. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, why are they gatekeeping their decks for locals? So this is Triv Gaming's deck list. 2 Ogre, 2 Nib, 2 Druis, 2 X, 2 Sword. I think cutting down on like Sword and X isn't like the worst thing, especially if you're starting to play a lot more Bystials. I think that's fine, especially because it gives you a side engine in the deck. I've theorized with Lubellion. I haven't actually got to play with it though. I am main decking Bystials. I don't main deck Baldrake right now though. Or like Regain, because I haven't actually tested with this. I have a deck list that looks somewhat similar to this. Yeah, my deck list looks somewhat similar. My non-engine is different though. I don't play Ogre at all. And I play 3 Nib. And I only play 1 Druis. And I play 40. And then Lancia, Crossout, Talons, all the Charmies. Maybe it could have been more Bystials over Perulia. Okay, and then extra deck's not that crazy. Yeah, okay. On to the next list. We have I'm Saki. Oh, deck list not found. Oh, weird. Man, these people are crazy. Okay. We got Ryziel. With 2 tracks. Okay. Crossout in main. Perulia. Who is this? Nick is sick. Oh, they didn't even show up. That was the person that didn't show up. I blocked them on everything, by the way. Well, I haven't blocked them on everything. I blocked them on DB, but I will block them on everything. Because how are you not going to show up to a tournament you signed up for yesterday and it's free entry? That's disrespectful to me, god damn it. I got Valor, Ogre, Ash, Imperm, Crossout, Nib, Toot. Why are people playing 2? Oh, I know who this is. Like, what? Why would you play 1 Ogre, 2 Nib, 2-2? Like, I can understand 1 Ogre for Crossout, but 2-2? Yeah, let's play 2 Perulia, the Charmy that's not good. Like, what? Droll. Yeah, 2 Droll, another Ogre. And we side deck SP. This guy wanted to play me for money. And you side deck SP. Tom, hey, are you still in chat? I want to ask you, bro. What are you siding SP for? Can you tell me what we're siding SP for? What? Like, there's no way. You play Dweller and Babushka. Just cut one of these, bozo. Oh my god, there's no way. There's no way that guy's trying to play me for money, bro. Like, what? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Oh, this isn't even... I was just expecting more Ryziel. This is even Ryziel this time. Yeah, okay. So, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 hand traps with 3 Talons. Sure, I think that's fine. I mean, you want to play a bunch of hand traps, but, like, it's a little tough because, you know, after you hand trap your opponent a few times, like, you still need to have engine to be able to play. You still need to be able to do stuff, and Talents does help you push, too. I just don't think this deck's that good, to be honest. I've played the deck. I don't think it's that good. I think it's a decent deck, but I'd rather just play the Fiendsmith Ryziel deck. That deck clears this deck most of the time. Like, if you play this deck, you're not winning a tournament unless you just get lucky. Like, you're literally hoping that your hand traps get you there every game because your engine is just strictly weaker than the opponent's. And you don't even get to play that much more non-engine. Like, you play like 2 more non-engine than the other deck, and their engine is so much better than yours. Like, so much better. Like, if you summon Fenrir and it resolves, sure. If you summon Ice Ryziel and it resolves, that's a big difference. Big difference. One's like an actual engine that, like, is nice. And then looking at the last deck list, Taylor Ferendez. Thank God he still had his deck here. YCS champion here. Main decking a few Bystials, Ogre, Ashna, Valor, Imperm, 3 tracked. Okay, yeah, this is like somewhat like my list. Like I have a list that looks like this, except I like play 1 tracked. And I play 2 sword. Side deck, my side deck's completely different. I also main deck Fualos over Ogre. The extra deck, I only play 1 duo. And then something else is different. Oh, I play the Link 3. Yeah. This isn't bad. Yo, where's mine? I didn't hide it. Oh, really? You didn't hide it? Huh? What do you mean you didn't hide it? What do you mean you didn't hide it? What do you mean you didn't hide it? What do you mean? I'm sure DB is bugging. I haven't touched my deck list or anything, and I didn't show it to you, and it didn't show for you. It might be bugging. I'm not gonna lie. Might be bugging. Because I did click on Stevie's deck list earlier today, and it said deck not found, and then I clicked on it again 30 minutes later, and the deck was found. So it might actually be DB lagging, but it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, look at this. I got some stuff written down here. Oh, I don't even know if you can see it. Oh, you can't even see it. Stock, mini fridge, Italian, and German Open. Those are my to-do tomorrow and today. But, okay, that is going to be it for the stream now.